Okay, I'm going to try to see if I can show you how to set up a party on your phone. I don't do this often because it's just not as easy, but I'm going to see what I can show you here. So first and foremost, my suggestion would be to get to your home page, just like this here. And once you are here, then my suggestion would be to make sure, which this is probably where things are going awry. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking. So at the bottom corner, you're going to see the button that says menu. So it's the bottom right corner, and I'm going to click that. And this is step one of maybe what might be going on. So if you click pages, you'll see there right in the middle that says pages. So I'm going to click that. And right here, you should see the page that you created. If you don't, then that's probably issue number one. But I'm going to assume that you do see it. So I'm going to click Lorraine with Pampered Chef. And now it's going to say you're going to switch from my personal profile to Lorraine with Pampered Chef. So I'm going to switch to that. And then from here, I am going to click menu at the bottom in the right corner. And then I'm going to click groups, which is one of the shortcuts. So I'm going to click groups. And then I'm going to click, I think it's the plus sign here. Let me just double check. No. Like I said, I don't do this every day, so sometimes I'm going to might need a little grace here. So let's see here. Let's try your groups. Okay, let's try the plus sign right there at the top. Yeah, there we go. Create a group. Okay, so I have a party starting tomorrow, and I'm just going to put, I'm going to call it August 12th party, but you're going to call it whatever the party's name is. So we're just going to do this just for trial here. So privacy is what we want. We want it to be a private group. So we're going to click done, and then we're going to click create group. So now this group is created under my business page. So I'm going to click next, and I'm just going to click this here for now because I'm not worried about it. So this would be August 12th party. You don't need to put anything here. I'm just putting it here for the sake of it. The goal of this party is, let's just say meet people. And then this is going to say write something. Okay. So here is where I'm going to go into boards, and I have boards on my computer, on my phone. And if you look in the bottom left corner, you're going to see a globe. That's going to bring up my boards. So in my boards, when I'm setting up a party, I'm going to click set up party. I'm going to click this image here because this is how I begin to set up my parties. And the beginning message in the party that sits here is the one I selected. So I'm going to post that. So now I have at least one thing in here, but I'm not really worried about that right now. So I'm going to click done. Okay. So this party has been set up underneath my business page. However, we need this party to also invite my personal page as well. So if I click this invite button, I'm assuming this is what yours is looking like. I don't think I can invite myself right now. Let me just double check. Okay, it's letting me. So I'm going to click invite, and then I'm going to click done. And let's see, it's not giving me any other options, so I'm going to get out of that. Now I need to do a couple of kind of like background things. First of all, I want this post to stay in the featured section. So now this is going to stay up here. You'll see in the middle where it says feature. So it's there, right there. And then I'll get out of that. Okay, then I'm going to click the shield. The shield is what has the star right there. So I'm going to click the star and the shield, and I'm going to go to group settings. So group settings, this is where you can change the name of the party. This is where you can add a cover photo if you want. This is where you can color code the party. So I might change the color of the party that way. Then it's going to say who can post. Anybody in the group, that's fine. Membership, this is what we want to change. Who can join the group? This says here only profiles, but we actually want this to be profile and pages. So we're going to click save. So now that is all set. Now, this is where you cannot add post my party. This is where we would like to be able to do it, but it doesn't do it. So even though it says link page, it's not going to give us the option to do that. So you have to do the post my party part of it in this section, but on your computer. It would be down here where it says manage advanced settings. So now what I'm going to do, and this is again only on your phone, but you do still have to make these changes on your computer as well. So let me click personal settings here. I want this group to be pinned, so that way it's easy to find. And I got to change my notifications because every time somebody comments on something, I want to know what's going on. So that gives me that option there. I also want to switch my profile. So look at the bottom right hand corner. That is my business profile. It says menu. I'm going to click that. And it says here right now I'm acting as Lorraine with Pampered Chef, which is on the top bar here, but I'm going to click that button there. And now I'm interacting as my personal profile, or I should be. And let's see, usually the invitation shows up here, but it hasn't yet. Let's try this again. Okay, there it went. Switch to Lorraine with Pampered Chef. So let's click notifications at the bottom and the bell. And let's see what happens. Lorraine with Pampered Chef, Lorraine with Pampered Chef, Lorraine with Pampered Chef. Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay, see where it says Lorraine with Pampered Chef invited you to join the private group? I'm going to click that, and I'm going to click join the group. Okay, so now my personal profile is now there. So see, it has to be personal profile and your business profile. Now I'm going to click the menu button in the bottom right-hand corner, and I'm going to switch back to that profile, and I'm going to find that party because I also need to make the member in the group an admin. Okay, so it says here at the top, admins and monitors are Lorraine with Pampered Chef, but other members are Lorraine Reed. Now I need to make Lorraine Reed an admin. So as you'll see there, she's another member. I'm going to click her again, and I'm going to make her an admin. So I'm making her an admin. I'm going to confirm that. But now I have to go back to my personal profile. And again, there's a lot of back and forth with this, but you will get the hang of it. So now the invitation has gone to me, Lorraine Reed, and now I need to go back to my other profile. So click menu at the bottom. I'm going to switch my profile. It says switching to Lorraine Reed. And sometimes it reacts right away and invites me, which it has here. See, it says Lorraine with Pampered Chef has invited you to become the admin. So you're going to click this. You're going to accept that. And now this party is set up and ready in the respect of the members are now admins. So you'll see here admin and moderators. And that's all good. Now I just need to add on post my party, which you cannot do on your phone. You can only do it on your computer. And that's the way basically you would set this up. So I'm just seeing if there's anything else here that's good to know. But this is where basically you would add all the information for Katie's page. So, or Katie's party, I'm sorry. So if you have boards, then you should be able to go into boards and set up the entire party based on the board called Host Coaching. And this, like I said, this is how I do mine. Everybody does theirs just a bit different, but for the most part, it's going to be the same. So I'm going to add this to my part. Oops, that wasn't the right thing. click the globe. I don't do this on my phone, as I mentioned, so sometimes it's a little bit trickier. All right, and then where is that at? Here we go. All right, so we got that saved. And then I'm going to add one more thing, and that is the message that I put into the party, or put into the put into the Read Rockstar group today. And let's go back in there, party setup. There we go. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just making sure that everything is kind of in the party and ready to go when the guests arrive. And so now I'm going to pin this, pin it to featured. That way, basically, it always stays at the top, so people have less questions about how to order. They have less questions about where to find things. I mean, nothing's perfect. But the other thing I like to do is once I've pinned it to feature, you'll notice here it also says pin to top. And everything I'm doing is also compatible for the computer. So nothing is different.